The Polish-German border, the crossing in Lubiesin yesterday evening. And this is from this morning, not far south of the municipality of Hojna. In both cases, black migrants are being pushed from Germany to Poland. Such reports from residents of the region reach our journalists' inboxes every day. For example, yesterday I was at the crossing at Buk. The German police arrived there, but when they realized that there was a man recording them, they put the migrants back on the bus and drove away. And this is a session of the West Pomeranian Provincial Council. We get people who don't have a roof over their heads or a bowl of soup. The border guard calls and says, "There's a person who was brought from Germany and they're just here." We can tell the person to go with God, or we can make this minimal gesture and ask if they can find help. This is not an isolated voice. A councillor from Zielona Góra and an emergency doctor express similar sentiments. Due to the government's poor policy, these people are being sent back from Germany to Poland. Our government is unable to stand up to Germany. I won't hide the fact that these people are often in poor health. What happens next? Such people usually stay with us for 1 or 2 nights. Then they go on their way. We don't know what happens to them. Not enough. These are documents confirming the identity of migrants handed over by the German police to Polish border guards. Many of them come from Eritrea or Cameroon. And according to the documents, they were all born on January the 1st. Coincidence? We asked the government spokesman about this. When it comes to the actions of the border guard, please let me check this directly with the border guard, and next time we will surely be able to answer. So everything is according to the old rules of the civic platform. These are poor people looking for their place on earth. Let these people in. We'll see who they are later. What are your services for? There were more brave people when there wasn't yet a problem. And I quote, Katarzyna Katula, "I am ready to take migrants under my roof, so I appeal to the minister to fulfill this declaration. Please provide your private address." The Minister for Equality in Tusk's government also said that she had a master's degree, but in reality, she did not defend her thesis. So the question is, what are the chances that she will keep her word now? The politicians of the ruling coalition are burying their heads in the sand and turning concepts upside down. The fight against illegal migration is our priority. How is all this possible, together with creative statistics? It is difficult to determine how many migrants have actually entered our country because the border guard does not report turnbacks at the border, only cases of pushbacks on the basis of readmission. We can only rely on German data, and these already indicate that several thousand illegal migrants have been transferred to our country. The example comes from above. So if there are no guidelines from the government, the border guards have their hands tied. But there is a grassroots movement, not only among citizens who guard the border. As a border defense movement, we do not agree with the actions of political degenerates who want to destroy Poland, who want to destroy security, who want to bring about the collapse of our identity. That is why we will soon block the entire western border. More and more officers are expressing their dissatisfaction. We will not act as transporters for the German police. We are informing our superiors, so says one of the guards at the Nadozhansky Border Guard Unit. But we have to follow orders because they come from the top and not from our command, but from the Minister of Internal Affairs, Tomasz Siemoniak. We know that there are patriots among you, patriots who want to defend Poland's borders, who want to fulfill their oath. And all this a year before the EU Migration Pact comes into force and the forced relocation of migrants in Europe.